We are under the light. Derek Rodriguez is on the mound for game 2. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, how good has this guy been up to this point? In a day and age where guys and teams are scoring lots of runs, to have an ERA sub-2, that's saying something. Hopefully, we're going to see more of the same from this guy, one of the top pitchers in all the league.
And he fouls this one off. Here it comes. Oh, and a nice changeup that time gets him to swing right through it as the leadoff man is down on strikes to open up the ball game. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And up next, postseason record holder Daniel Murphy. A called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1. Guys, you take a look at the Giants as they begin play here tonight. They come in unbeaten and playing well here in the early going.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year. You get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Daniel Murphy goes down for out number 2 in the top half. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. And it's fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. And he dives, but he can't make the play. It lands foul. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Nolan Arenado. And set up behind the dish is Gary Simmons as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You know, D-Row, Gary Simmons, he's one of those umpires. He'll give you one thing or the other. At times his zone can be a little wide, and then he's a little more strict north and south, but he's a pretty consistent umpire.
The key, Dan, is be consistent. You want to give him the inside half, I'm okay with that, but then you can't give him away. If you're going to stay east-west, you better pick one side.
Good off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike 1.
Have to find a way to get that guy home from second now. Never know how important these early runs can be.
Blackman behind, no balls and 2 strikes.
Hey, I know we're only in the top of the first, but back-breaking blows are those 2-out runners in scoring position knocks, and they have a chance to capitalize right here.
Boy, D-Row, you touched it on it right there. I think as a pitcher, you try to get through that first inning.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to... Antonio Senzattella is on the mound for the Rockies in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Manny, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's really struggled lately. ERA over 9 in his last 3 starts, and he has to do a lot better. This guy.
And he goes down and gets this fastball and takes it high in the air to deep straightaway center. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out.
Batting second.
Into the box, Austin Slater, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. This is line to left, and that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it, bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
He's set. Here it comes. Line drive to center field. Tapia is there. 2 gone. Striding in, Mike Yastrzemski. He was 1 for 4 with a triple in the ball game last night. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit to first. Murphy's got it. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. David Dahl to the plate now. Now here's the pitch. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Fouled away. Fouled off. The 1-2. Gets him swinging. He struck him out. Trevor Story steps in now, a recipient of a National League Silver Slugger Award for his contributions at shortstop last year. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. A ball and a strike to Trevor Story. No score here as we play inning number 2. Good break to that thing, and it's 1-2.
Now that's when you know it's a good pitch. He broke off a really nice breaking ball down in the zone right there, and even though this is one of the best hitters around, he waved right through it.
Here now the 2-2. And this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. And that'll bring in Garrett Hampson. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only 1 score. And a ball, 1-0. Here's a changeup that's right there, 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Right to him. Throw in time and the side is retired. So nothing happened. In is the third baseman Evan Longoria.
The third baseman.
First delivery to him on the way. Grounded to short. And there's one down now.
All right, guys, so here's how the Colorado Rockies set up defensively. And let's focus our attention on shortstop Trevor Story. We get it, big-time power, but also adequate on the defensive side. Taking over after Troy Tulowitzki left couldn't be easy, and Trevor Story did a heck of a job.
And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. Connor Scott has just collected his first hit in the big leagues. And as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play it cool right now, but you can bet inside his head, he's on top of the world.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. Sliced hard down the left field line, and that's a fair ball as it'll make for the 339 sign down there. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
Let's slow this one down and take another look. Great camera angle here, looking straight down the left field line. You see him take that inside route to the ball. His hands stay back, and he goes oppo to find himself at second.
From the stretch. Pulled toward right center field. On the run is Tapia. But it's over his head, and it hops the wall for a ground rule double.
There's an interesting play right there. Base open. They elect to pitch to him, and what does he do? He hits a ground rule double, which forces the run from second and third to come in to score.
And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. Here's Gregory Polanco. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. And he will get there to make the running play, and that. So stepping in, Dom Nunez, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. Just gets a piece of it, strike 1. In there, and he's in control 0-2 now.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
And he misses there, 1-2.
Pretty standard fastball right there, 0-2. Now he's changed the eye level of the batter so he can start working something in like an off-speed curveball down in the zone.
And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning. Digging in now, Antonio Senzatel. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Who started him with the change, and it's 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
Well, we've seen a lot of guys swinging at pitches out of the strike zone early on in this game. So I think the game plan on that pitch right there was to try to bounce one and try to get to the chase again.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Antonio Senzatel is out number 2 here in the 3rd inning. Raimel Tapia is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. The 0-1 delivery.
Ball. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a liner, but foul. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that.
Just about set to go here as the Giants come to bat in the 3rd inning, and San Francisco fans have been fortunate to watch one of the best offenses around this season. In fact, with the highest team batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging percentage in all of Major League Baseball, it's probably safe to say they have the absolute best offense in the sport these days. As one player told me earlier, yeah, I mean, you don't have to dig too deep into the stats to understand the level we're playing at. We have a special group, we know it, and we still think we can get better. Safe to say no one else around the league hopes they can, guys.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. And that'll bring in the switch-hitting Francisco Lindor. Well, this is hauled in by the second baseman, but he's safe at first as he gets back in time. So in now for San Francisco, Mike Yastrzemski. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. It's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. But he's going to get there as he runs it down on the warning track for the 2nd out of the inning. So striding forward now, Evan Longoria. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here comes the first pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Tapia is there, and they go down in a hurry here as his side is. Here's Daniel Murphy now. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count. This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
The pitch. Ground ball right side. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in the memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
The belt for the twin killing. And that'll bring in Charlie Blackmon. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. No runs, 2 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. No contact there, and it's 1-2. Now the pitch. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. Oh, and he takes his eye off it here, and it goes right past him.
Now back,
So a runner at first with 2 away, and into bat next will be the outfielder David Dahl. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. Blackman leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Ground ball foul down the left side. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here. Standing in, Connor Scott. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one.
The center fielder, Connor.
Here's the pitch. First pitch is a slider called for a strike.
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. Scott, an imposing left-handed figure at 6'4" tall. He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. Taken high and deep to right. Blackman going back, and it's gone into the arcade section. So that's his first home run in the big leagues, and it's fair to say it's a moment he'll never forget.
Well, there's no doubt about that, Matt. People ask him 50 years from now who he hit it off of and what stadium he was playing in, and he'll remember it all. Heck, he'll probably remember what kind of pitch it was, too. Hopefully he can get the ball back so that can go in his trophy case forever.
Stepping in now, Brandon Belt. And he hits it hard to the right side. Scooped up. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Up next to the Giants.
Stepping in, Rob Brantley. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. First pitch on its way. High fly ball out to deep right field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now back.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Derek Rodriguez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Tapia's in pursuit. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Giants at. And welcome back to San Francisco as we send it down to Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Rockies skipper Bud Black between innings, specifically about his club's offensive output to this point. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Thank you, Heidi. On the outside, Black. Good pitch called for a strike. And he fouls this one off. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch.
Ball, that's out.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
And he won't go after the cut fastball. 2-2.
2 strikes.
And it's fouled away. Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Oh, and it's not often you see a guy like that flail so badly up there, but that was a great pitch for out number 1.
The batter.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike 2.
I mean, you look in the dugout right now, you see steam coming out of the hitting coach's ears. Somebody has to stay back and find a way to get knocked.
Count is 1-2 now. No runs, 2 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ballgame. Coming to the plate now, Dom Nunez will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0. This is hit the other way out toward left field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that. Striding in once again, Gregory Polanco. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Into the cove and gone.
Not every home run is exactly the same. That ball was absolutely destroyed.
So that brings up the outfielder Austin Slater. Yes, he'll swing at the first pitch and bang one into right center field. That's a base hit.
Every game the pitcher gets the lineup card, he circles the guy that can't beat him. Well, obviously he didn't circle this guy. That's his third knock of the game, and he has been on fire.
Your attention, please.
Here comes manager Bud Black out of the dugout heading for the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one.
Now batting.
Boy, when this guy gets in a groove, he can hit him, and when he hits him in bunches. Hit a home run in last night's game, and if they continue to pitch him on the outer part of the plate, look out, this guy's going to do some major damage.
First delivery to him on the way. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Looking up is Dahl into the bleachers and gone.
Well, sometimes runs come in bunches, and that's definitely the case in this inning. That's three, count them, 3 home runs in this frame alone. 4 for the game. Did someone throw a home run derby they didn't tell me about? Sure looks that way.
Throw to Murphy's in time, and there are 2 gone now. So striding in, Brandon Belt. He was a ground out victim last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. 4 runs here in this half inning. Right side. Reined in. Throw in time, and they stop the bleeding as this side is retired. Sam Hilliard will grab a bat and lead things off here in the top of the 6th.
Number 22, Sam Hilliard.
Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike 1. Comes back with a fastball up and away that swung on and missed. 0-2.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ballgame. So the Rockies lineup turns over, and to the plate, Raimel Tapia. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. Longoria has a play, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Daniel Murphy steps in now. On its way is pitch number 75.
Ball, that's inside.
2-out lightning definitely applies to this offense. If this 2-hole hitter can get on, they could start something serious.
1-1 to the Rockies' first baseman.
You know, over the course of a full season, you're going to have some clunkers, and this certainly looks like one. By the look on the manager's face, he's going to probably call a meeting after this.
And he's got another one. 13 strikeouts now, and the inning is over. Bottom of the 6th inning on its way, but first, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Giants lineup with their manager, Gabe Kapler. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Top to bottom, he said his guys have been picking on the right pitches to swing at, and they've done a nice job of using the whole field. He said that always seems to be a recipe for success, and their 7 extra base hits in this one are evidence that it has been.
Thank you, Heidi. Jake McGee gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys.
Now batting, the pitcher.
And now the Giants pitcher, Derek Rodriguez. 0-for-2. He's flown out twice. He's set, and the pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. Blackman is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, right fielder.
Ready once again, Gregory Polanco. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And that'll be shy of the arcade as it's off the brick wall. And the gamble will work out. He's in at second base with a 2-out double.
The batter, number 13.
Well, when you're hitting the ball as well as he is, every time you swing the bat, you're thinking the ball's leaving the ballpark. He had a home run last time, and he almost had another one here. Nothing wrong with a double off the wall, though.
Trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. Line drive to center field. And that's in there. Base hit. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. It's 8-0.
What a frustrating inning from a pitcher's standpoint, D-Roy. You get the first 2 out of the inning. The next guy doubles, and then you give up a 2-out base hit to drive in a run.
Yeah, and you want to talk about on the complete flip side, firing up an offense. You see your 2 boys go down, 2 quick outs. You mix in a gapper right there. Double, finds himself on second base, and he's able to come through. Next guy's able to come through with a big 2-out knock. No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
In there at the letters 0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. The runner from second crosses the plate, so he's able to come through here with 2 away, and that's a good time to check out our RBI leaders on the league leaderboard. And as you can see there, he in fact leads the NL in that category. To the plate now, Evan Longoria. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. 1 run will score easily. Here's the second runner around third. He will score as they extend their lead even further.
Boy, this guy's having a great game here so far, D-Roy. Home run earlier in the night, and that base hit right there drives in his 3rd run batted in of this game.
Yeah, you drive to the park every day hoping your rhythm and timing is on point with that pitcher's windup, and that's exactly been the case today.
And the center fielder is under it to make the catch, and the new inning set to get underway, and in next it'll be the perennial MVP candidate, third baseman Nolan Arenado. Popped him up. Belt in foul ground. 1 away.
Now back.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Scott is there, so 2 pitches and 2 outs thus far. And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Now here it comes. Swing, and he pops him up. Slater ranging into the outfield. He tracks it down, and last half of the 7th here, and standing in now the left-handed hitting first baseman Brandon Belt. From the stretch, here's the pitch. He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out. Stepping up to the plate, Rob Brantley. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch coming. Here it is. Oh, and this one is hit a ton out to center. Racing back the center fielder. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. A bouncer to the left side. Throw to Murphy's in time, and there are 2 gone now. So 2 away now in the San Francisco 7th, and the left-handed hitting outfielder Gregory Polanco bats next. Jalen Davis will look to provide a little 2-out thunder off the bench as he'll hit with a runner at second and 2 away. Hit hard back up the middle. Throw to Murphy will take care of him, and that'll end the inning. So no runs. Jalen Davis will stay in the game, taking over in right and batting number 9. And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect. But getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
Aramis Garcia is also into the ballgame as he'll likely go the rest of the way behind the plate. Out in front of it, strike 1. And now pitch on the way. Hit back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting.
So 1 gone for the Rockies here in the 8th, and up steps Garrett Hampson to bat. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Stepping into the box, Dom Nunez. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Breaking ball that's cut on and missed for the first strike. And he powers a cut fastball by him that time, and he's in charge now, 0-2.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only 1 strike away from
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Digging in, Austin Slater. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings, but guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
Tapia has it, and it's a quick out, number 1. Now batting, number 15, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. And the pitch. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Blackman going back, up into the arcade and out of here. Fans are getting plenty of souvenirs today. That's the 5th ball we've seen clear the fence by just this one lineup alone.
Yeah, Matty B, how about this?
To right field and absolutely hammered. Forget about making a play on that ball. It's way out of here. Back-to-back home runs. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Wade Davis will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Tony Walters is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. He's through first and hustling for second, and that will hop over the wall now as he'll be awarded second base here. It's a ground rule double. Into the box now, Connor Scott. Pulled toward right center field. Giving chase is Tapia. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. Digging in, Brandon Belt, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Popped up. Hampson waits on it. And that ends the inning. That'll bring up Tony Walters, starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Abiatel Avellino will come on defensively now as he takes over at second.
Now playing second base, number 46.
Pablo Sandoval will also enter as he takes over at third base.
Number 48. Pablo.
Alex Dickerson is also into the ball game as he'll assume duties in left field.
Alex Dickerson.
Popped him up. Belt is under it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Now at the plate, Daniel Murphy. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the ninth as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. And he'll make the catch to end it for the final out. And the Giants will add one more to their winning streak as this ball game is over.